What's up? Welcome to another episode of the Treehouse Show podcast. As you know, towards the end of the month, we like to talk about what we released during the month as well as what's to come. So this episode is all about June and July. I'll talk about what we released in June in case you missed it and what you can expect in the month of July. But before we get into the recap and updates, let's talk a little bit about today's sponsor. If you've been keeping up with the 100 Days of Code video series, you'll have heard me mention them before. Today's sponsor is Tower. Tower is the most powerful Git client for Mac and Windows. GitHub Desktop is great and all if you'd like to be able to have an interface when managing your Git tracked projects, but Tower takes it to a whole nother level. You can very easily see your repo's history, stashes, pull requests, branches, and more all at a glance. You can also organize your repos in an easy way, which makes structuring all these projects that I'm building for the 100 Days of Code series an absolute breeze. Find out more down below in the show notes and grab 25% off any Tower plan by using the promo code Treehouse25. So let's get started with Genevieve's live sessions. On June 5th, she had her first live session of the month called Launch Your UX Career. And on June 26th, which hasn't happened yet depending on when you're listening to this podcast episode, she's hosting a session titled Prepare Your Portfolio for the Job Hunt. I just want to say that I really love that she's doing these career sessions. I wish I had access to these when I was learning how to code and design. These sessions are a must if you're wanting to make sure you stand out in the job market these days, so you don't want to miss these live sessions. Now let's jump over to content that we released on the website in June. First up, Mastering AI Assisted Design with ChatGPT. It's a new workshop that we released on the site by Dan, our amazing instructor and student success specialist. This is for sure an awesome workshop. Next, we started releasing some of my old live streams from Twitch. We call these the Code and Chill bonus series. We released Product Details Modal, which was a live session where I built out one of our code adventures. Then we released a movie search app that I built in React. And these live sessions are great because I'm not just coding these out, I'm talking with the community, we're laughing, hanging out, and just having a really good time. Also, on June 26th, again, this hasn't happened yet depending on when you're listening, but we're releasing an exciting 5-part series all about UX Pin Merge, where our wonderful instructor Rachel shows you all about UX Pin Merge and how to use it. It is an absolute game-changing software for both designers and developers, and I actually really enjoy using it myself. For the Treehouse show, I've been pretty busy. Let's start with the live streams. In case you missed it, I go live over on Twitch every single Thursday at 12 p.m. CT at twitch.tv/The Treehouse Show. This month, I had quite a few streams. We built a whole bunch of projects. We built a custom drop-down menu, carousel component, a hamburger menu, custom searchable drop-down menu, an accordion component, and a gallery pop-up modal, and all of these were built in React. These are also all up on our YouTube channel if you missed them and you still want to check them out before they go on the site. For the podcast, we had a favorite come back to the show, Guy Royce from Redis. In episode 12 of the Treehouse Show podcast, we talked about Guy's big project he's been working on. Built in JavaScript, he created a Bigfoot sightings vector search app. It's really cool, and he explains all about it, so you'll definitely want to go ahead and check that episode out if you want to learn more. Lastly, let's hit up the 100 Days of Code video series updates. I am going full speed ahead into these, and they're so much fun. I've knocked out days 9 through 14, and possibly days 15 to 17 coming before the end of the month. I don't want to give away too much, so check out our YouTube to find out what projects I've built for the series so far. Alright, so that's a lot of content. Let's see what July has in store for us. Again, let's start off with Genevieve's live sessions. On July 17th, she'll be hosting Launch Your Web Development Career. Discover essential skills, industry insights, and strategies for kickstarting your journey as a web developer. If you're just starting out and want to get a leg up on the competition, this session is absolutely for you. Make sure to register and mark your calendar so that you don't miss out. On the site, we're releasing Supercharge Your Figma Workflow with AI Plugins on July 1st with Dan. And I don't know about you, but I'm super excited for this one. Mostly because I use Figma every single day, and I didn't even know that there were AI plugins. On July 8th, we're dropping one of my old live streams again. This one is the Lego Employee Directory built in vanilla JavaScript. I remember this being such a fun live stream, so be sure to check it out. We're also dropping another one of my live streams on July 15th. We're releasing the second part of the Lego Employee Directory, where I basically build the same project, but this time in React. And if I remember correctly, a lot of the people watching the live stream told me exactly how to build it and how to color it. So I think it was a pretty fun live stream, especially since I was still learning how to build in React. We're releasing a brand new track, an AI for Designers track. This will be released on July 22nd, and I think you'll all really love it if you're even slightly interested in AI and getting started in that realm. I know I'm very excited for it. Lastly, June 29th, another one of my Code and Chill bonus series live streams is being released. This one is the weather app built with React. Now let's hop into the Treehouse Show updates. As usual, I'll be going live every single Thursday on Twitch at 12 p.m. Central Time. If you want to come hang out with me and some other really cool people while I try to act like I know how to code. I will not be live streaming, though, on July 4th, however, but I'll be back on the following week, so don't worry. As for the podcast and the 100 Days of Code video series, just be on the lookout for new content there as well. I expect to have Guy come back on the show again and talk a bit more about the company that he works for, which is Redis. And as always, I'll be grinding through some more fun project builds for the 100 Days of Code video series. If you want to see me build something specific, come hang out with us in Discord. Link will also be down below for that. I'd love to hear you guys' ideas, and it's going to be kind of crucial because I don't know if I can come up with 100 projects to build. So let me know what you guys want to see. But that's all the updates I've got for you for this episode. Again, be sure to check out Tower if you want to seriously level up your Git game. I can't tell you how much this service has helped my workflow. And you can't go wrong with a 25% promo code for any Tower plan. All right, I'll see you guys again pretty soon. Until then, have fun and happy coding.